Om Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Cheva Narotamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudira Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavata Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Neshtiki Om Gyanatimrandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmalitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Caitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Suti Devi Pranamami Haripriya Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhuta Vishwadi Bhaktivedanta Swamini Tinam Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachamini Nirvisesha Shashanyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini Panchakalpa Tarupesya Kripa Sindhu Bhaiva Chapatitanam Pavinibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare.
I'm going to read from Srimad Bhagavatam. We are on Canto 3, Chapter 16. Canto 3, Chapter 16, Text 7. The Lord has come out now, and the Lord is speaking to the four Kumaras. Yatseva Yacharana Padma Pavitra Renum Sadhya Shata Kilamalam Pratilabda Shilam Nashir Raktam Abhima Vijahati Yasyaha Preksha Lavartha Itare Niyam Mam Vahanti. The Lord continued, because I am the servitor of my devotees, my lotus feet have become so sacred that they immediately wipe out all sin. And I have acquired such a disposition that the goddess of fortune does not leave me, even though I have no attachment for her, while others praise her beauty and observe sacred vows to secure from her even a slight flavor. The Lord is saying, because he is a servant of his devotees, his feet have become so sacred that they can wipe out other people's sins. Now, why he's saying my feet are sacred and can purify others of their sins is because I serve my devotees. So he's giving all credit to his devotees. He's saying I'm a servant of my devotees and that's why I'm so pure and I can take away the sins. How amazing is he? We are saying, no, I don't want to serve Krishna. Why should I serve Krishna? I will serve myself. And here is saying, because he serves his devotees, he's become pure. And he's saying, because of that, Lakshmi Devi is attached to him, because he is serving the devotees. Everyone is trying so hard to please Lakshmi Devi, so hard to get her favor, work so hard, do puja, do so many things, work. But he's saying, I don't have attachment for her, but she likes to be with me. Why? Because I'm a servant of my devotees. So how great it is to be a devotee of the Lord. The relationship between the Lord and his devotee is transcendentally beautiful. It's a transcendental relationship. It's not material. It's not the platform of the body. As the devotee thinks that it is due to being a devotee of the Lord that he's elevated in all good qualities, so the Lord also thinks that it is because of his devotion to the servitor that all his transcendental glories have increased. What a beautiful relationship. The devotee is thinking he has gotten these good Brahmanical qualities, he's got these divine qualities, is because of the Lord, because he's associating with the Lord, and the Lord is all pure. And so the devotee thinks because of the Lord, he has all these good qualities. And what is the Lord thinking? The Lord is thinking because he's serving his devotee, he's gotten all these qualities. His glories have increased, that his transcendental glories have increased. In other words, as the devotee is always anxious to render service to the Lord, so the Lord is ever anxious to render service to the devotee. So this is the relationship between the devotee and the Lord. The devotee is always wants to please the Lord, wants to serve the Lord. And what does the Lord want to do? He wants to serve the devotee. He's anxious. They both are anxious to serve each other. The Lord admits herein that although he certainly has that quality that anyone who receives a slight particle of the dust of his lotus feet becomes at once a great personality, this greatness is due to his affection for his devotee. It is because of this affection that the goddess of fortune does not leave him, and that not only one, but many thousands of goddesses of fortune engage in his service. So he's saying, yeah, sure, my feet are very pure, very glorious, that even a slight particle of the dust, if one receives it, that person becomes a great personality. But why do I have this qualification? Is because I'm attached to my devotee. It's because I'm served my devotee. Amazing, amazing. We have so much dust on our feet, we have to wash it away, you know. We have to wash it away. But the dust of the lotus feet of the Lord, if one can get even a particle of dust, becomes a great person. And the Lakshmi Devi is attached to him because of that. In the material world, simply to get a little favor from the goddess of fortune, people observe many rigid regulations of austerity and penance. The Lord cannot tolerate any inconvenience on the part of the devotee. He is therefore famous as Bhaktavatsal. Bhaktavatsal. So we always thinking, I'm great because who I am. I have this power because it's who I am. Is because of me. And here what is Krishna saying? I have this quality that I can take away people's sins is because of my devotees. He's not saying, oh, it's because of me, because of me. No, I accept I have this quality, but because of my devotees. Or the Lakshmi Devis, they're all serving me. Why? Because of my attachment to my devotees. And we always, it's because of me. I'm the one. You know, and here we can see what is Krishna's emotion, what is his thought process, what is his feelings, what is his mood, that he's giving all credit to his devotees. Any comments?
This is so beautiful, like no words.
Isn't it?
Unimaginable, like how we all are after his lotus feet and we just want to serve him in any way, and he is glorifying the devotee in this. This is the glorification of the devotee, that because of the devotee, he has that power. He's just giving it all to the devotee. So who could be that merciful person? Like, who could be, like, he's magical, he's amazing, like no words. The more you connect, the more you listen about him, you know more glories of him. And even by reading this, listening this, the devotees benefited. It has nothing, like Krishna is all merciful. So even by reading this, we are getting the benefit. So like, I don't know if, I don't know, like what would be there in the spiritual world, the condition, like I can't even imagine.
Nice, right? It gives a good impetus to go and see, right?
Yeah.
To experience it, to feel it, you know, so amazing, right? Thank you. Thank you. Did anyone else have any other things to say? Or comments?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
What is the level of devotees? Like devotee could be to what extent? Like Krishna is referring to like fully surrendered devotees, or neophyte devotees, or who are in medium or trying to elevate themselves.
Lord Chaitanya was asked by one devotee, who's a devotee, who's a Vaishnava. So Lord Chaitanya told him, anyone who has once chanted the Hare Krishna mantra is a devotee. Then again, Lord Chaitanya was asked at another time, who is a devotee? He said, one who is regularly, constantly chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, he's a devotee. Then again, Lord Chaitanya was asked the third time, who is a devotee? And then Lord Chaitanya said, by just looking at one who can chant the Hare Krishna mantra with faith and devotion, that person is a devotee. So there are levels of devotees. When Prabhupada, one devotee had asked Prabhupada, Prabhupada, how many pure devotees are there on this earth? So this devotee, he thought Prabhupada might say, 2 or 3 or something. So Prabhupada asked him, how many devotees do we have in our Krishna consciousness movement? At that time, there were about 5,000. So the devotee said, Prabhupada, about 5,000. So then Prabhupada said, okay, so then there are 5,000 pure devotees in this world. So the idea is that once who has taken up the process is a pure devotee because it's being done for the pleasure of Krishna. But of course, there are levels of pure devotees also. There are levels of pure devotees. Each devotee is on their own level, in their own relationship with Krishna. So here, of course, the deeper we are in relationship with Krishna, the deeper he also reciprocates. Krishna says that as you surrender to me, to that degree, I reveal myself to you. So it's just a loving relationship between the devotee and Krishna, and each of us is on a different level. And Krishna reciprocates with each of us on how much we want him to reciprocate with us.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. That's okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So they said the devotion has to be with faith, right?
Faith, yes.
Faith, yeah.
With faith. Krishna
chanting has to be, yeah.
Yeah, right now we just read Bhaktavatsal. Right? He's Bhaktavatsal. What? He just wants to fulfill the desire of the devotee. Fulfill the desire. We originally, or each of us is a devotee, right? We each living entity is an eternal part and parcel of Krishna. We each have a loving relationship with Krishna. And it's only our desire that we are saying, no, I don't want to be with you, with Krishna. But Krishna is waiting for each and every one of us with open arms. And he's making all arrangements for us to come back to him. That is self-realization. This is the process of self-realization. That, okay, because many people say, okay, I'm the soul. We are not the body, we are the soul. That's right, of course, we are not the body, we are the soul. But what is the Siddha Deha of the soul? What is the spiritual, what is your form? What is your name? What is your eternal name? What is your eternal form? What is your eternal duty? What's your eternal relationship with Krishna? That is the process of self-realization. That's what we are trying to do. Like here we are seeing Jai Vijay, that is their eternal form in the Vaikuntha, and their relationship with the Lord is, they are the good doorkeepers. But when they came in the material world, then they took different material bodies like Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, and Ravan, Kumbhakaran, Shishupal, Dandavakar. That's all their material bodies. But who they are really? What is their soul actually? It's here, Jai Vijay. We are reading about them. So that is real self-realization, to understand who we truly are in the spiritual world. What is our eternal name, eternal form, eternal activities. And Krishna is waiting for us. And he's making all arrangements for that.
I like that last sentence. The Lord cannot tolerate any inconvenience. Devotee. So that example always comes in my mind about Maharaj Ambrish and Durvasa Muni, right? That the Sudarshan Chakra, right, was going to Raja Ambrish, and right, he was cursed.
Yes,
right?
yes, excellent. Please
Cursed, yeah.
continue. Yeah, it's amazing. Yes,
Yeah, and
very appropriate example. Very
yeah, and
appropriate.
then Durvasa Muni went to Brahma, and Brahma said, I cannot do anything, to help you with this. Then he went to Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu said that, look, you have trouble. You have trouble. I mean, he's not done any sin. You just cursed him for thing. Now I can't do anything. Now you have to go and get forgiveness from Raja Ambrish, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, very appropriate. And then Durvasa Muni tells him, you don't have a heart? What are you doing? I'm begging you. Can you please stop the Sudarshan Chakra? Don't you have a heart? And Krishna tells him, no, I don't have my heart. I don't have my heart. My heart is with my devotees who are always thinking of me. That's how loving Krishna is. That's how loving. We just have to reconnect ourselves, to rediscover each and every one of us have this loving relationship with Krishna. We just have to, dive into this relationship, try to rediscover this relationship. And how do we do that? Hear and chant. Hearing and chanting. The more we hear and chant, the more things will get clearer. Thank you so much. Did anyone else want to add anything? Auntie Rashmi, did you want to add anything? आप हिंदी में भी बोल सकते हो. I'm not sure if she's there. Anyway, so reading on. Because yesterday she was giving very nice.
हाँ, कृष्णा अपने भक्तों को पकड़ के रखते हैं ना, कृष्णा भी, है ना?
हाँ, कृष्णा अपने भक्तों को पकड़ के रखते हैं.
हाँ, सिर्फ हम भक्त उनकी तरफ देखे पूरा समय उनके, तो वो भी हमको छोड़ेंगे नहीं.
हाँ, राइट. और तो फिर वो एक एग्जाम्पल आता है, जैसे मंकी, अगर मंकी एक पेड़ से दूसरे पेड़ जाते हैं तो उसके बच्चे को, वो मंकी को होल्ड करना पड़ता है, मम्मी को पकड़ना पड़ता है. मगर जो बिल्ली है वो कैसे अपने बच्चों को प्रोटेक्ट करती है? उसके मुंह में रख के.
हाँ.
तो वैसे आप जैसे बोले ना, कृष्णा पकड़ के रखते अपने भक्तों को, तो वो बहुत अप्रोप्रिएट है. कृष्णा जैसे बिल्ली अपने बच्चों को कैसे सेफ रखती है
मुंह में. करेक्ट.
क्योंकि बच्चों का कभी हाथ छूट जाता है, पर कृष्णा इतना लविंग है कि वो छोड़ेगा ही नहीं. छोड़ेगा ही नहीं.
वही ना, कृष्णा को ही हमको बोलना है. वो बोलते हैं ना कि भाई मैं तेरी खोई गैया, अब तू मेरे को ढूंढ ले. मैं तेरी खोई गैया, कृष्णा अब तू ही मुझे ढूंढ के निकाल कहाँ से.
वेरी गुड. बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा. और कृष्णा को हम इस युग में कैसे पुकारे? हरे कृष्णा जाप करके. और उनका अटेंशन हरे कृष्णा जाप जितना करेंगे तो उनका अटेंशन,
माया में से निकलना है ना सिर्फ.
हाँ.
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण.
Thank you everyone. So reading on text 8, Naham tathadmi yajmana havir vitani. I'm sorry, Chandra Didi, did you have anything to add?
Hare Krishna. I think Krishna is ultimate. One example, this is my understanding. Suppose father has 3 sons, and one age is 2 years, and another age is 5 years, and another age is 24 years. And suppose all of them demand the car from father. The father will give a car 2 years children. If he asks the car, he will give the toy. and the 5 years old children will ask, so he will get a little better. But 24 years a child will ask the car, he will get a proper car. So I feel Krishna's ultimate, along with that, just now you told, we have to discover ourselves. We should, I don't know, we should improve our quality also so that we can understand the actual value of the Krishna. I don't know, am I right? And
Right, it's right.
am I right?
Because we are the soul. Whatever we
Yeah.
are hearing, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, everything is pertaining to the soul, not to the body. Because if it was to the body, Krishna wouldn't take so much efforts to read it, speak about it. Well, in Bhagavad Gita, of course, he speaks about the duty and everything. But Bhagavatam is all about the soul, our relationship. So it's right. We have to, each of us is a soul. But what is the name of, what is my name? Not my body, but the name of my soul. And what is my relationship with Krishna? What is my eternal duty? What is my eternal activity that I'm doing? I'm talking about the soul, not the body.
Yeah.
That is what is self-realization.
Yeah. That you told me just now, we had to discover.
That's what we have to discover. So we have to hear and chant. Hearing
Very
and
true.
chanting. Yeah.
Very true. And one more doubt, actually, hona nahi chahiye, but still, you don't know, after reaching to the Vaikuta, a person won't return in material world. Then Jai Vijay was in Vaikuta, right? How he got the cross and return?
I'm sorry.
Vijay was in Vaikuta, right?
Yeah. Now, why did they return, right? They were cursed by the four Kumaras. That's what we are reading.
Somehow I got, along with that, like devotion, we had to improve our quality. Just I'm feeling it is not that ultimate, Krishna's ultimate. Of course, he's a pure soul, a pure, like ultimate. He's a ultimate. But we have to discover. This thoughts are going on in my mind. And the best thing is that chanting. What do you think? Chanting.
Yes.
Hearing sometimes when my buddhi confused in stories. But chanting is like harmless, because it's ultimate. However, focus is on one place, on one target.
Very good.
That is helping. I don't know. This is my big point. I don't know.
Oh, very good.
Just
Very good. Continue chanting. And we'll hear Jaya Vijaya, why they are cursed is because the Lord wanted to fight. He had the desire to fight. So he created this situation that they get cursed and they can come down to the material world. Because who can fight with the Lord? Nobody has the qualification who can fight with the Lord. And the Lord wanted to fight, So he created the situation so that Jaya Vijaya could be cursed.
After reaching to the Vaikuta, this feeling can come. I don't know how this feeling can arise. So I feel that that's why people ask for the liberation. I don't know how.
So as I just said, that this feeling arose in them because Krishna wanted to fight. He had a desire to fight. Now in Vaikuntha, no one can fight with him because there are no demons. But he really wanted a good fight. So who can fight with Krishna? Only his devotees. Nobody else can fight. So Krishna arranged the situation that Jai Vijay offend the four Kumaras. The four Kumaras curse Jai Vijay. Then Jai Vijay come to the material world as Ravan and Kumbhakaran, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, like that. So it was the desire of the Lord. So we can see that the devotees love Krishna so much that Krishna, you want to fight? Sure, I'm your servant. I will fight with you. Because you want me to. What? How can I please you? What do you want me to? What do you want me to do?
All this was planned.
All this is planned. Yeah. And for the pleasure of the Lord.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Bobby. Thanks for your clarification and nice explanation. Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll continue reading text 8. Naham tathadmi yajamana havirvitane Shyotad grita plutam adan huta bun mukhena yad brahmanasya mukatas charato anu ghasam tushtasya mai avahite nija karma pake. I do not enjoy the oblations offered by the sacrifices in the sacrificial fire, which is one of my own mouths, with the same relish as I do the delicacies overflowing with ghee, which are offered to the mouths of the brahmanas, who have dedicated to me the results of their activities and who are ever satisfied with my prasad. So here Krishna is saying, because in yagya, we say the yagyapati, the fire, that's the mouth of Lord Vishnu, and we offer the ahuti and all the things, the rice, grains, ghee goes inside the fire. That is like feeding the mouth of Lord Vishnu. But he's saying that does not satisfy me so much. I prefer when the brahmanas are eating my prasad, when they are given nice prasad to eat. So who are these brahmanas he's speaking about? His pure devotees, the Vaishnavas, who have dedicated to me the results of the activities, means the pure devotees, when they are accepting prasad, delicacies, overflowing with ghee, eat as much rich food as you want, Krishna is saying, and I feel happy when you're accepting my prasad. So the devotee of the Lord or the Vaishnava does not take anything without offering it to the Lord. Since a Vaishnava dedicates all the results of his activities to the Lord, he does not taste anything eatable which is not first offered to him. So this is a Vaishnava. A Vaishnava, anything he takes, he first offers it to Krishna because he understands the Ishavasya principle that the Supreme Lord is the owner of everything. Everything belongs to the Lord. And all his activities are for what? He acts for the pleasure of the Lord. So that's a Vaishnava. Now the Lord also relishes giving to the Vaishnava's mouth all eatables offered to him. It is clear from this verse that the Lord eats through the sacrificial fire and the Brahmana's mouth. So many articles, grains, ghee, etc., are offered in sacrifice for the satisfaction of the Lord. The Lord accepts sacrificial offerings from the Brahmanas and devotees, and elsewhere it is stated that whatever is given for the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas to eat is also accepted by the Lord. So the Lord is accepting when we're feeding the pure devotees, the Vaishnavas, the Lord is accepting that whatever offering we are doing. Not only that, we're putting in the yagya, in the ghee, the grains, everything in the yagya, in the fire. He says, yeah, I accept it, but I relish more, I enjoy more when you're offering it to my devotees. But here it is said that he accepts offerings to the mouth of Brahmanas and Vaishnavas with even greater relish. The best example of this is found in the life of Advaita Prabhu in his dealings with Haridas Thakur. Even though Haridas was born of a Mohammedan family, Advaita Prabhu offered him the first dish of prasad after the performance of a sacred fire ceremony. So Advaita Prabhu had done a ceremony. I think it was the Shraddh ceremony or something. And the first offering, he gave it to Haridas Thakur. Although Haridas Thakur was born in a Mohammedan family, Haridas Thakur informed him that he's born of a Mohammedan family and asked why Advaita Prabhu was offering the first dish to a Mohammedan instead of an elevated Brahmana. Out of his humbleness, Haridas condemned himself a Mohammedan. But Advaita Prabhu, being an experienced devotee, accepted him as a real Brahmana. Advaita Prabhu asserted by offering the first dish to Haridas Thakur, he was getting the result of feeding 100,000 Brahmanas. The conclusion is that if one can feed a Brahman or Vaishnava, it is better than performing hundreds of thousands of sacrifices. In this age, therefore, it is recommended that Hare Nama, chanting the holy name of God, and pleasing the Vaishnava are the only means to elevate oneself to spiritual life. So here Haridas Thakur was saying, oh, I'm just a normal person. I'm not born in a Brahmana family. I'm born in a Mohammedan family. You have done such a big yagya. You've done such a big sacrifice. Then you should offer it to a Brahman. But Advaita Acharya, he knows who is truly a Brahman. And he offered it first to Haridas Thakur, because Haridas Thakur is a pure devotee of the Lord, always chanting the holy name. So what is the conclusion? It doesn't matter what family we are born in, what background do we have. No, it just depends on the devotion, the relationship that we have with Krishna. And so in this age of Kali, what is recommended for us to do? The sacrifice that is recommended is this chanting, yes, Sankirtan Yagya, and pleasing the Vaishnava. Here Krishna is saying he's feeling happy if we feed the Vaishnavas. So if we want to please Krishna, we can feed nice prasad to the Vaishnavas. Only means to elevate oneself to spiritual life, pleasing the Vaishnava and chanting the holy name. Only means to elevate oneself to spiritual life. So chant and please the devotees.
So Haridas Thakur, right, is the one who used to chant 300 names, right?
Yes,
Krishna.
300,000 names.
300,000 names, which is 192 rounds.
That's right.
Right. Okay.
Yes. The whole day he was chanting. Namacharya. That's why he's called Namacharya. Srila Haridas Thakur. Namacharya. And he is Lord Brahma actually. He's an expansion of Lord Brahma, Haridas Thakur.
Oh, okay.
Because after Lord Brahma, after the Brahma Vimohan Leela, where Brahma was testing that, is this really Krishna? Is this really God? Cannot be. So he told Krishna that, you know, I've gotten very proud of my position. I'm Brahma, I'm living in palace. I've, you know, so much power. Imagine Lord Brahma is controlling all of us, right? You're all under him. So he said, you know, I've become very proud. And I know you're going to come as Lord Caitanya. So when you come as Lord Caitanya, please, you make me be born in a very low family, but make me a pure devotee. Give me that, your personal service. So Lord Krishna told him, okay. Then he came as Haridas Thakur.
Krishna fulfilled his desire.
Yeah, Krishna fulfilled his desire. Yeah. Krishna is fulfilling all of us desires, you know, what we want. That's why sometimes I feel who's the servant and who's the master, you know.
Right.
He's always fulfilling our desires, whatever we want. He's like, you know.
I heard somewhere they said it's something to do with Krishna. If you want something, that is bhav, but something material, then that is desire.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything to do with Krishna, anything Krishna is in the center, okay. Any offering or anything you want, so that is your bhav. But besides that, then it's desire. It's, you know, with material stuff, anything you ask also for material, then it's desire. So you should always have that bhav.
Yeah, the emotion for Krishna. Yes, nice. But then maybe like, because if we are just gonna, like, you know, in the English language, then that's why we just distinguish, okay, material desire and then, you know, desire to please Krishna. So the desire to please Krishna is bhav. And then,
Right.
yeah. So, yeah, anything for our pleasure, sense gratification, that's material desire.
Sense gratification.
Yeah, whatever
Very
is
nice.
for
Very,
our sense
very.
gratification.
Right.
So, thank you so much, everyone, for joining in, for participating, for all your wonderful, wonderful participation.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premnande, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.